while you all talking about body shots, y'all need to be practicing on something like this size right here at a distance to make sure that in the supermarket, you can hit a shot like this. And so I'm calling cap. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm calling cap. And here's the reason why I'm calling cap. And I'm saying BS. Because there are several factors that people are not taking into consideration. One, what type of gun you got? What's the barrel length of that gun? Your semi-automatic pistol is not designed to be a sniper rifle. Now, under certain circumstances, without any stress, could you hit? Sure, it's possible. But that's not what your pistol is designed for. That's why in the military it's called a side arm. That's not your primary arm. Your primary arm is your rifle, because the longer the barrel, the longer the sight between the rear sight and front sight, the less felt recoil in certain calibers and the greater the distance, because that bullet has to be able to, you know, barometric pressure, elevation, windage, it has to drop, it has to travel, you know. And so you got point of aim, point of impact. Your pistol, your sidearm is not designed to be a sniper rifle. Now, could you pull it off? Maybe. But would you want to take that chance when you're talking about what else could come in between the flight path of that bullet? Would you want to take, all of a sudden, you like, yeah, I can make it. Pop, boom, kid, you didn't see. All of a sudden just happens to find that bullet and they meet. Would you want to take that shot? So I was out there trying to shoot for the head. I'm aiming at the top of the crown. Because it's kind of what you got to do. You know, point of aim, point of impact, because the bullet's going to drop over a distance. Point of aim, and I'm hitting here, but most of my shots are hitting neck, chest area. And then what are the other factors too? I'm being shot at. Because once you press that trigger, you announce your position. You don't have a suppressor. So once you press that trigger, you got muzzle blast, right? That could happen. You definitely got the sound. So now once you hit that, provided you miss, now this person's gonna orient themselves towards the sound of that gunfire. Now you gotta change positions. Now they're gonna close the distance. If we're talking about somebody who's tactically trained.
And I've wasted my advantage of taking a shot by taking a little percentage shot.
Yeah.
By a little probability shot.
Yeah.
No, I'm taking the high probability shot.
Right, which means that if anything, if I've got the advantage and this person doesn't know I'm close by, I might try to tactically close the distance.
That's secure.
You know what I'm saying? Close the distance.
Hands.
You know, and that may depend. You know, if I'm able to close the distance, if this person is moving, they don't see me, and I would have to assume that this person is a lone wolf. Because if this person ain't a lone wolf and this person got partners, 9 times out of 10, if they on comms, they letting them know somebody's on your 6, somebody's on your 12, somebody's on your 3, somebody's on your 9, somebody's on your 7. You know what I'm saying? Or they might take the shot. You see, you approach too, right? 9 times out of 10, you don't have on body armor, but they do. So here you are. Somebody said, well, I'm going to go ahead and aim at that little small area.
T-box.
Right. Well, here's this. 1, he had on body armor. 2, he had on a K-pot. So if he had on body armor and he had on a ballistic helmet, right? Yeah, you can try to hit the pelvic girdle. You try to hit the pelvic girdle, right? But the pelvic girdle, I would argue, is just about the same size, if not smaller, than the head. And now you got the little split moving. So are you able to hit that pelvic triangle while trying to do this too? And this thread is actively moving.
It's not something you can just arm
back. And hold on. No, whole time.
But you shooting 8-inch circles on a flat range is not taking the hostage shot.
No.
Under stress.
That whole time, people don't even go to the range every week. They go maybe every 2 weeks, maybe every 3 weeks, maybe every month, maybe never. You got some cops that don't even hit the range until it's time to qualify every year.
Literally.
So if they ain't qualified to make the shot, fuck make you think you are? With your, hold on, by the way, with your Smith & Wesson M&P shield, 3-inch barrel.
On my Glock 43.
So there aren't even, Glock 43. So there aren't even enough revolutions in the barrel to give your bullet the spin it needs to have to stabilize itself to even be able to make that shot like you need to.
1-9 twist on a 3-inch barrel. Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
So that people don't understand. Your sidearm is not a sniper rifle. It's not a sniper rifle. It's not for those times. I mean, am I wrong? Check me if I'm wrong. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all tell me. Because I'm always often tried, never denied, willing to be tried again. Try me. If I'm wrong.
I don't lie. People ask the dumbest questions, and it's always what ifs and scenarios. Bro, I'm not revealing color. If fool ain't coming looking for me, I'm not going to be superhero.
I'm not going to be superhero.
Unless I know I can take this shot and I can eliminate the threat.
I hear the shots in the supermarket. I'm not in the supermarket. I'm leaving the supermarket.
Fuck, I'm not
I'm not Captain America. I'm not the hero. I'm not taking the shot I'm responsible for that bullet. And
that's why I said it's
every
like
other one I carry with me.
We got to be instructors got to be careful when they out there sitting there telling people you can go on ahead and shoot something 8 inches at a distance of 30 yards with your Smith & Wesson M&P 9 shield 3-inch barrel.
You do it first under stress, and then.
What I'm saying, under stress though.
I'm about to shoot my shield right now, and I'm not shooting this motherfucker 30 yards.
Yeah.
The bullet is not. It's gonna be.
Yeah, and my thing is,
especially under stress,
it ain't even enough revolutions, it ain't even enough rifle twist in your barrel and enough distance to even give it the spin it needs to have to be able to sustain that over a long period of time, because different bullets.
9 does such weird things at about 25 yards.
Yeah.
Rise up, go to the right. Like, you can't predict the 9mm.
Yeah.
And fly it out past 25 yards.
And it's like people got to be careful when they get that advice, because you giving that advice and you're not understanding what kind of platform this person is with, whether this person got, neurological disorders to where their hands aren't steady, now their hands all over the place. It's so many factors that come into trying to make a long distance shot with a pistol, and your pistol isn't designed for those types of engagements. I'm just calling cap.
Oh yeah.